New cover lovers, it's of course the CoverBoi Chronicles, and it's of course the CoverBoi. Right now, I know you guys probably weren't expecting this one, but I'm going to do a her story, the Barbara Walters review. And the reason why I'm doing this Barbara Walters review is because of the fact that Barbara Walters, regardless of the fact that I'm not a woman, but Barbara Walters has touched me as a journalist. And the fact that the woman has had interview with several sitting presidents, I don't want to go down this woman's resume because it's longer than a lot of people's resumes. Like, she's got several women, leading women to this day, that are known for broadcasting underneath her belt. Like, there is no was, she is the originator, the living pioneer, the living revolution. You know what I'm saying? She is the living legend. So I'm gonna start, unlike all the other stuff that they've done for her, like the week that she had, the week that she retired, the first day she had a street named after her. The second day she had a building named after her. The third day, mind you, she's still on The View, and they had surprises for her the whole week. But I'm going to get to that in a second. The third day, I forgot what happened. But the fourth day, it was Barbara Walters, like one of her just like her last days, just coming to work and doing The View, doing the whole View thing. And it was like a deja vu moment, and it was to the point where they made a book about it, and it was called it was in honor of Barbara Walters Day, which was on that Friday that she retired. So from here on out, you probably may get like some type of journalist request or something of that day for the CoverBoi Chronicles in honor of Barbara Walters Day. But I just felt like this woman is just so monumental, and the fact that she had, like, I don't know how many View co-hosts, like 18 years of it, I will say that. And I am 22 and a half. I'll be 23 in October. So for me, I just feel like I've been sitting and watching The View for quite some time, like since I was a little kid. So I can honestly say that I've watched it, and then I lost track of it, then I watched it, and then I came back. Like, I've always, but no matter what woman was there, a woman's voice was always raised, and it was always because of this one woman. So I loved her days of Deja Vu, and all the women telling their fun, favorite moments with Barbara. And then her last day, Michael Douglas came, Hillary Clinton, like all these people that respect and admire Barbara Walters. Oprah came and brought all the women that stood on the shoulders of Barbara Walters because of the magnificent and brilliant woman that she is. And I mean, granted, she broke barriers down when it came to the 70s and like the early times. Like, she interviewed, like, if you guys remember my video To Have Longevity, and you guys remember me saying like all of my favorite artists or all of my favorite like actors and actresses and things of that nature, she's interviewed about a percentage of them, a good percentage of them actually. Sorry. And the thing that I finally picked this video to explain a lot of things about me, and it's supposed to be about her, but I'm just gonna let you know because she made me kind of want to open up and let you guys know some things. Okay, Here's one. I record my shows late. So excuse the fact sometimes that I may yawn. When I look down, that's just like Barbara Walters, because I'm partially a journalist as well. So when I look down, I'm only looking at my notes so I can deliver the great speech or whatever it is that I'm giving to you. Or it's kind of like my cue cards, if you will, or something of that nature. I just, everybody's not perfect. I've never delivered a show ever, and I don't ever intend to, but I've never delivered a show without having my notes right near me. So if I don't look in front of me, if they're not in front of me, or if they're not here, they're right here. So if I've ever looked, or if they're not there, they're right there. You know what I'm saying? My notes have always been somewhere nearby, and so I thank Barbara Walters for being on her docu-series. If you did not watch it, it spoke a lot about the fact that everybody knew, like every woman knew, that if they ever needed a woman to stand behind her, they knew that they could go see Barbara Walters. And so for me, the one place that I knew it, or the one way that I knew that a woman felt safe behind Barbara Walters, or certain women did. My favorite movie is The First Wives Club with Diane Keaton, Bette Midler, and Goldie Hawn. And it's an all-star phenomenal cast as well. Maggie Smith, Sarah Jessica Parker, the list goes on. Anyways, when Goldie Hawn was in her ex-husband's office, and she was like, I'm just gonna use, after she was like, I'm just gonna use the F word, felony. And then she was like, what else did she say? She was getting in on his ass. And then the next thing you know, what she said, she was like, he was like, wait, you're not going to go tell anybody this, because she had revealed to him that the woman that he was sleeping with was 16 years old, bitch. It wasn't nobody. It was so funny, and I'm watching this stuff as a kid growing up. But anyways, she was like, you should have did your homework, Bill. I did. Like, you're not going to tell anyone, are you? He was like, and she was like, no, I'm not going to go tell anyone. He was like, well, who are you going to go see? So go see Barbara Walters. Baby, you know what I'm going to go do. You better hope I'm not going to open my lips. Everybody knows that Barbara Walters will give you those killer questions, baby. You better watch out. And so in a way, I'm kind of happy, but in the same sense, I'm kind of sad. Like, I'm sad that Barbara Walters will never interview me, or I won't be one of her most fascinating people. Hopefully I will, but, you know, just throwing that out there in the universe. But as far as her story, I love the fact that it talks about her early lives. Like, her father was basically, he ran like several different chains of like it wasn't a chitlin circuit. It was basically like, it wasn't a chitlin circuit. I don't want to call it that. It was, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a Moulin Rouge, basically. It was like a burlesque club. Let's see, what else? She had several famous quotes. They talked about her in 2020. They talked about her move from NBC to ABC. They talked about her for how a lot of the men didn't feel comfortable with her, and then like she broke down so many barriers to the point where I felt comfortable as a man to say, coot to freaking does, honey. As a homosexual man, I say, girl, I tip my hat to you. There are several different things I can say for Barbara Walters, but girl, that's late. That is late. It's so late. So, I'm going to end this out because I've said a lot of great things about Barbara Walters because she's an amazing woman. I could not say enough about her, and so I'm going to end it off with several questions that I think she would ask me. And the first one for my CoverBoi comment is Nigel Burnett. That's girl, my government girl. Nigel Burnett is, oh God, Barbara. Nigel Burnett is an amazing, funny, talented, extremely witty, androgynistic person who calls it like he sees it and is a pretty happening captain. Yeah, that's what I would say to her about that one. Now, my cover lovers poll. Barbara Walters is famous for this question, other than making people cry. Do you have a philosophy in which you live by? I particularly don't. I just love to wear graphic tees, like, that'll remind me of any damn thing. Like, this one in particular, I love the fact that it's like, look in the mirror, that's your competition. Like, honestly, seeing other people, the old saying, you are your own worst critic. So, like, you're your own competition. I see that as a great thing. So, be sure to tweet the show, your cover lovers, CoverBoi Chronicles, my Facebook, my like page, my Twitter, my Instagram. Be sure to like, comment, and y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the TheSpiritsoulstar, my YouTube channel, and let me know how this Barbara Walters review was for you. Okay? Bye, my lovelies. Have a good one. Okay, okay.